Jason Statham is 58 years old, but when you see him move on screen, it does not look like a man slowing down. It looks like controlled power, fast punches, sharp movement, explosive footwork, strong shoulders, lean waist, focused eyes. The kind of physical presence that makes people ask one question: how is he still doing this? How does a man close to 60 still look that tough, that lean, that athletic, and that dangerous on screen? Now, let me be clear. Jason Statham is not just a normal actor who goes to the gym sometimes. He built his identity around movement long before Hollywood. Martial arts, diving, football, combat training, stunts, strength, speed, discipline. He is known for action roles because his body looks believable in action, and that is the first lesson. A strong body after 50 does not happen by accident. It is built, it is trained, it is fed, it is protected, it is repeated. I am Dr. Adrian, and today I want to break down the fitness lessons behind Jason Statham's body and lifestyle. What he reportedly eats, how he trains, the 4 fitness rules he follows, and what men and women over 50 can learn from his approach without trying to copy a Hollywood action star exactly. But stay with me until the end, because rule number 1 is the rule most people over 50 ignore. They think the secret is training harder. But Jason's real advantage is not just hard training, it is training with a purpose. And if you do not understand that, you can spend years exercising and still never build the body you want. Now let us begin with the story. Jason Statham was born in England in 1967. Before he became one of the most recognizable action stars in the world, he was an athlete. He trained as a diver, he practiced martial arts. He built a life around physical skill. That background matters. Because when you watch him in films, you are not just watching muscles. You are watching coordination, balance, timing, explosive strength, mobility, grip, conditioning, control. That is what makes him different. Many people after 50 chase size. They want bigger arms, a bigger chest, a pump in the mirror. But Jason Statham's body tells a different story. His body looks trained for function. A body that can run, strike, climb, twist, jump, carry, and react. That is the kind of body that ages better. Because after 50, the question is not only, do I look fit? The real question is, can I still use my body? Can I climb stairs without breathing hard? Can I carry groceries without pain? Can I get off the floor? Can I move quickly if I need to? Can I protect my balance? Can I keep my waist under control? Can I live in a body that feels capable? That is what Jason's fitness philosophy teaches. Not vanity, capability. Now let us talk about his reported diet style. Jason's food approach is not built around junk, it is built around structure. Protein, oats, rice, vegetables, fruit, nuts, fish, chicken, lean meat, meals spread across the day. Now, not everyone needs 6 meals a day. Some people do better with 3 structured meals. Some people do better with smaller meals. If you have diabetes, kidney disease, digestive issues, or other medical conditions, your eating schedule should be personal. But the principle is clear. Jason does not leave his food to chance. He does not wait until he is starving and then eat whatever is available. He plans. And that is where many people fail after 50. They do not fail because they do not know what healthy food is. They fail because they have no system, no breakfast plan, no lunch plan, no protein target, no snack plan, no dinner boundary, no structure. And when hunger arrives, convenience wins. Fast food wins. Sugar wins. Processed snacks win. Late night eating wins. So the first lesson from Jason's diet is this: do not improvise your health every day. Build structure. His breakfast often includes protein and slow carbohydrates. Eggs, oats, fruit. That combination matters. Protein helps support muscle. Oats provide slower energy. Fruit adds vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants. This is very different from starting the day with sweet coffee, pastries, biscuits, sugary cereal, or white bread. A poor breakfast can create a blood sugar roller coaster. A stronger breakfast can create stability. Now lunch. His reported lunch is simple: chicken breast, rice, steamed vegetables. This is not glamorous, but it works because it gives the body what it needs. Protein for muscle, carbohydrates for training energy, vegetables for fiber, minerals, and fullness. Again, the lesson is not that everyone must eat chicken and rice. The lesson is that meals should have a purpose. After 50, every meal should answer 3 questions. Where is my protein? Where is my fiber? Will this meal give me stable energy, or will it make me tired? If your lunch makes you sleepy every day, something is wrong. If your lunch creates cravings 2 hours later, something is wrong. If your lunch is mostly refined carbohydrates and very little protein, your body may struggle to maintain muscle. Now dinner. Jason's dinner style is often reported as high protein and relatively clean. Fish, chicken, lean beef, vegetables, salad, and an important rule: do not eat too late. This matters, because many people do well all day and lose control at night. They eat a heavy dinner, then snacks, then dessert, then more snacks while watching TV, then they sleep poorly, wake up tired, crave sugar in the morning, and repeat the cycle. A lean body after 50 is not only built in the gym, it is built in the evening. The way you end the day affects sleep, digestion, blood sugar, and recovery. If you want Jason Statham level discipline, start by controlling the night. Not perfectly, but consistently. Now let us move into his 4 fitness rules. Rule number 4. Do not repeat the same workout forever. Jason reportedly likes variety. He does not want the same workout every day, and there is wisdom in that. The body adapts, the mind gets bored, motivation drops, progress slows. When you do the same thing over and over, you may maintain, but you may stop improving. Variety can keep training fresh. But listen carefully. Variety does not mean chaos. Some people change workouts every day because they have no plan. That is not smart. Jason-style variety means different challenges with the same goal. Strength, conditioning, mobility, power, athletic movement. You can rotate exercises while still training the body intelligently. For example, one week you might do dumbbell presses. Another week push-ups. Another week machine presses. But the pattern is still pushing strength. You might do rows, pull-ups, or cable pulls. Different exercises, same pulling pattern. You might do squats, lunges, step-ups, or leg presses. Different tools, same lower body goal. The lesson is simple. Keep training interesting, but keep it purposeful. Do not let boredom kill consistency. Because after 50, the best workout is not always the most perfect workout. It is the workout you keep doing. Rule number 3. Work on mobility. This may be one of Jason's most important rules. Because many people train muscles but ignore movement quality. They lift weights, but they cannot rotate. They walk, but their hips are stiff. They press heavy, but their shoulders are tight. They train chest, but their posture collapses. They want strength, but they move like their joints are locked. After 50, mobility is not optional. Mobility protects your movement. It helps reduce injury risk. It helps you squat better, walk better, reach better, turn better, balance better, train better. Jason's body looks athletic because he does not train only for muscle. He trains to move. That is the difference between looking strong and being useful. Now, stretching may feel boring. Mobility work does not always make you look better in the mirror the next day, but it keeps your body available. Available to train, available to move, available to recover, available to live. If you are over 50, add simple mobility daily. Hip openers, shoulder circles, thoracic rotations, ankle mobility, hamstring mobility, gentle squats, deep breathing, neck and upper back work. 5 to 10 minutes daily can make a difference. Do not wait until your body feels locked. Mobility is easier to maintain than to recover after years of neglect. Rule number 2. Always train with a goal. This is where many people make a mistake. They say, I am working out, but they do not know what they are working toward. Are you trying to lose belly fat, build strength, improve stamina, reduce blood pressure, control blood sugar, improve posture, increase mobility, prepare for hiking, recover from injury, stay independent? A workout without a goal becomes random movement. Random movement is better than nothing, but it may not create the result you want. Jason's training is goal-driven. He trains for roles, for stunts, for movement, for performance, for action. You need your own version of that. Maybe your goal is not jumping from a helicopter. Maybe your goal is climbing stairs without holding the railing. Maybe your goal is losing 10 pounds of belly fat. Maybe your goal is doing 10 push-ups. Maybe your goal is walking 30 minutes without stopping. Maybe your goal is carrying your grandchild. Maybe your goal is reducing back pain. Maybe your goal is controlling blood sugar. The goal gives the workout meaning, and meaning creates consistency. So before you train, ask yourself, what am I building? Strength, endurance, mobility, fat loss, balance, confidence? Then train accordingly. Rule number 1. Shorter, harder, smarter workouts beat long, lazy workouts. Jason is not known for wasting time in the gym. His workouts are often described as intense, focused, and relatively short. 30 to 45 minutes of serious work can be more effective than 90 minutes of distracted training. But this does not mean beginners should go crazy. It means focus matters. Many people spend a long time at the gym, but do not train with intention. They scroll, they talk, they rest too long, they do random exercises, they avoid discomfort. Then they wonder why nothing changes. A focused workout is different. You warm up, you train, you move with purpose, you track progress, you rest enough, but not endlessly. You leave knowing you did real work. After 50, intensity must be appropriate, not reckless. If you are new, intensity may simply mean walking faster than usual, using a resistance band with control, doing chair squats, doing wall push-ups, improving from last week. If you are advanced, intensity may mean heavier weights, intervals, circuits, or sport-based conditioning. The level depends on the person, but the principle is the same. Do not confuse time with effort. Do not confuse sweating with progress. Do not confuse exhaustion with success. Train with focus, recover with respect, repeat. Now let us talk about Jason's workout style. His training is diverse: weight training, martial arts, sprinting, swimming, rowing, boxing, body weight training, kettlebells, pyramid workouts, interval training, lower body strength, core work. This variety creates an athletic body because an athletic body needs multiple qualities: strength, power, endurance. Mobility, coordination, balance, speed, core stability, grip. Most people over 50 train only one quality. Some only walk, some only lift, some only stretch, some only do machines. But a resilient body needs more than one signal. You need strength to protect muscle, cardio to protect the heart, mobility to protect movement, balance to protect independence, core training to protect the spine, recovery to protect the nervous system. Now, if you are over 50, you can use a simple version. Monday, strength training. Tuesday, walking or cardio. Wednesday, mobility and core. Thursday, strength training. Friday, intervals or brisk walking. Saturday, outdoor activity. Sunday, recovery. That is enough to start. You do not need Jason's exact routine. You need the lesson behind it. Train the body in more than one way. Now let me tell you a story. Imagine a man named Mark. Mark is 56. He used to be active. He used to feel strong. But work, family, stress, and years of sitting changed him. His belly grew slowly. His shoulders became rounded. His knees started hurting. He stopped playing sports. He stopped taking off his shirt at the beach. He told jokes about getting old, but deep down he hated how weak he felt. One night, he watched an action movie and saw Jason Statham moving like a machine. Sharp, lean, strong, fast, and instead of feeling inspired, Mark felt embarrassed. He thought, he is around my age, and I can barely climb stairs without breathing hard. That moment hurt, but it also woke him up. The next morning, Mark did not try to become Jason Statham. He did something smaller. He walked for 10 minutes. Then he cleaned up breakfast. Then he stopped drinking soda during the day. Then he added 2 strength workouts per week: chair squats, push-ups against a wall, resistance band rows, light dumbbells. Then he stretched every night for 5 minutes. At first, the progress was small. But after 1 month, stairs felt easier. After 2 months, his belly started shrinking. After 3 months, his shoulders looked better. After 6 months, people noticed. And one day, Mark realized something. He did not become Jason Statham. He became himself again. That is the point. Do not watch people like Jason and feel defeated. Watch them and ask, what principle can I steal? Not the celebrity life, the principle. Discipline, protein, training, mobility, purpose, consistency. Now let us create a 7-day Jason-inspired plan for ordinary people over 50. Day 1. Write your goal. Not vague, specific. Lose 5 pounds. Walk 30 minutes. Do 10 push-ups. Reduce waist size. Train 3 days per week. Pick 1. Day 2. Fix breakfast. Add protein. Remove the biggest sugar source. Day 3. Do a short strength workout. Squats, push-ups, rows, and core. Modify as needed. Day 4. Do mobility for 10 minutes. Hips, shoulders, ankles, spine. Day 5. Do interval walking. Walk 1 minute faster, then 2 minutes easy. Repeat 5 times. Day 6. Prepare a clean dinner. Protein, vegetables, controlled carbs. No late night junk. Day 7. Recover. Walk lightly. Stretch. Sleep well. Review progress. Now the 30-day plan. Week 1. Build structure. Clean breakfast. Walk daily. 2 short strength sessions. Week 2. Add mobility. 10 minutes per day. Reduce late night eating. Week 3. Increase intensity slightly. Add intervals or heavier resistance if safe. Week 4. Track progress. Waist, energy, strength, walking ability, sleep, confidence. Remember, the goal is not to destroy yourself. The goal is to become more capable. Now let us summarize Jason's 4 rules. Rule 4. Do not repeat boring workouts forever. Use smart variety. Rule 3. Work on mobility. A strong body must still be able to move. Rule 2. Train with a goal. Random effort creates random results. Rule 1. Keep workouts shorter, harder, and smarter. Focus beats wasted time. And the deeper rule underneath all of them is this: build a body for life, not just for the mirror. A body that can move. A body that can react. A body that can carry. A body that can climb. A body that can keep going. A body that makes you feel confident because it works. That is what people admire about Jason Statham. Not just muscle, usefulness. Now if you are watching this and thinking, I am too old, stop. You may be too old to train recklessly. You may be too old to ignore recovery. You may be too old to eat like a teenager, but you are not too old to improve. You can start with walking. You can start with bands. You can start with machines. You can start with mobility. You can start with cleaner meals. You can start with one goal. You can start today. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not personal medical advice and does not replace your doctor, physical therapist, dietitian, trainer, or healthcare team. Always speak with a qualified healthcare professional before starting a new exercise program, changing your diet, increasing intensity, using supplements, or making major lifestyle changes, especially if you have heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, kidney disease, arthritis, balance problems, chest pain, severe shortness of breath, recent surgery, or any chronic medical condition. I am Dr. Adrian. Take care of your body, protect your strength, protect your future, and remember this: You do not need to become Jason Statham. You need to become harder to break than you were yesterday. That is how you age with power.